guys, and welcome back to the FC Football channel. And Manchester United have beaten Reading by 3-1, as I think we all expected Manchester United to do. I don't think that was ever really in doubt, was it? We were always going to win this game. And we did that, and we did it very successfully. Disappointed with a goal, of course, to concede that, but that's part and part of football, really. I can't really complain, and I have no reasons to complain. First half, we dominated proceedings. We got a bit unlucky, not finding the first goal in that first half. Obviously, we had that chance with Marcus Rashford, where he did score, but obviously it didn't count. Generally, I can't complain about Manchester United's performances today. It would be useful if I actually moved the mic in front of me. But yeah, I can't complain about Manchester United's performance today. It was a professional performance. We dominated proceedings like we were expected to, and we leave the game having progressed, which is exactly what we had to do. So it's a job well done. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more rotation. Like to have seen us being able to bring on the younger players a little bit earlier on. But I feel as if Erik ten Hag will feel vindicated in his decision to start such a strong team by the fact it took us until the 65th minute to find that opening goal through Casemiro. And what a player Casemiro is, by the way. What a player. He is so good. But look, I mean, there's not really much for Manchester United to talk about today. It was a relatively easy game, and that's kind of what we expected it to be. Reading didn't offer very much at all. Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof had very easy games. Nothing really. Reading offered very little to nothing in the game. United, better team, dominated proceedings, created chance after chance after chance. At half time, the XG was about 1.5. I wonder what the XG in that second half was. We were the better team. Scoreline reflects that. 2.83. Domination, ladies and gentlemen. Domination. Possession, 78% of the ball. 2.83 expected goals. We dominated proceedings and we got the result we deserved because of that. And that's all you can really say. Reading weren't a tough, weren't a challenge, weren't a test in any sense of the word. They were an obstacle that we had to bypass, and we've done that. That's more or less all you can say. When you looking at the game, I think that Eriksen, that could be make or break. And I think that's the biggest thing that comes out of this game, and it's a negative. Eriksen. Now, originally when I saw it, I said it was a red card. That Andy Carroll challenge on Eriksen, awful. That's a potential leg breaker. I thought he should have been sent off. Didn't even get a booking. And then 5 minutes later, Eriksen comes off, walks straight down the tunnel. Now, obviously the hope is that he's fine. It was just a bit of an impact injury, a bit sore. Wanted to get some ice on it, wanted to get changed, so on and so forth, and we'll be fine. But you look at players like Anthony Martial, Donny van der Beek recently, Martial against Everton, he came off, went straight down the tunnel. He was missing for a couple of weeks. Eriksen, the same. It's not great to see, is it? It's not great to see a player that is so important to Manchester United's first team and to our starting 11 potentially being out injured. It's annoying, and then there will be question marks over Erik ten Hag as to why he was on the pitch at that point. And those questions, I think, will be unfair, but there will be question marks if he is out for the Leeds game, for the Crystal Palace game that are coming up, because he is, like I say, such an important player for us. Luckily, no other players got injured. We saw Anthony play a fantastic game, which is very important. Anthony, he feels like he's getting better and better with each passing game. I'm Very, very happy with him at the moment. Good chance to see Garnacho. Palestri, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of him. We didn't really utilise Palestri as much as I would have liked. We saw loads of Garnacho, and Garnacho looks great, as we already kind of knew. Nothing new with there with Garnacho. Like I said, I want to see more of Palestri, Alanga as well. Alanga came on a little bit later for Veghorst. Didn't really do much. Generally, I don't think you can look at any player and say they played badly today, and I think that's kind of the resounding feeling. And I'm just excited for the next round of the FA Cup. Obviously, the draw is done on Monday. Hopefully, we get an easy team. The thing is with Reading and this draw is that it's not it is an easy team, but at the same time, it's not. Like you're never gonna like. Obviously, NG in predicted we would win this game 6-0. Was it? Yeah, as you can see, that NG predicted we'd beat them 6-0. Never gonna happen. That was never gonna happen because Reading aren't. While they're not a great team, they are still a mid-table championship side, so they're not awful. Meaning, so we were never going to absolutely dominate and smash Reading today, but it was still going to be again, we was always going to win. So, which kind of meant you can see why we put the starting 11 up. It was a bit of a cagey game, whereas I remember in the past when we've played, was it Colchester, when Maguire scored one of his first goals for United. I remember Dallo playing in that game. That's a game you can enjoy because you can score quite a lot of goals. This game wasn't that. So I want to see us get a good team that will beat, like we'll say Crystal Palace. We should have beat Crystal Palace. A game like that, which will be a good game to watch, a challenge, but a game ultimately Manchester United should be winning. Or I want to see us give us Stevenage and let us go rattle 6 past them. That's my hopes for the draw on Monday. But chances are we're going to get Man City because that's what always seems to happen. But look, there's not much to really talk about the game. So shall we just get on with the player ratings? De Gea will get a 6. And that's no disservice to David De Gea. If he got a clean sheet, he would have got 7, but literally had nothing to do. You can't. I refuse to believe anyone can give David De Gea any higher than a 6 because he had literally nothing to do. He made one good save, but conceded. He had nothing to do. He did nothing because he had nothing to do, and that's not necessarily De Gea's fault. And to me, you want your goalkeeper to have a 6. You want him to have a 7, realistically. You don't want your goalkeeper getting 8s and 9s, because that would suggest your goalkeepers had to keep you in the game, which shouldn't be the case. A 6 shows your goalkeeper had nothing to do, didn't quite get that clean sheet, which is exactly what happened today. De Gea 6. Wan-Bissaka 7s. I think 7s all round to the defence. Malacia maybe an 8. 7. The whole back line absolutely solid. Wan-Bissaka and Malacia. I would say, I like to preface this. Maguire and Lindelof, definite 7s. Malacia and Wan-Bissaka, high 7s. 7.5s. Simply because, I mean, Lindelof and Maguire had nothing to do. What they did have to do, they did well. You can't complain about them. They were fine. But at the end of the day, Wan-Bissaka and Malacia, they did more, both at an attacking side of the game. So they get the opportunity to kind of raise up. But like I say, Maguire and Lindelof, they're in a similar sort of situation to De Gea. Did very little. Did more than De Gea. So that's why they get 7s, but they were fine. Casemiro, 9. Man of the match. From a defensive standpoint, outstanding, brilliant. He just wins the ball back all the time, doesn't he? What can this man not do defensively? Scores 2 goals. Scores the winner. Opens the scoring. And the run from Casemiro for the goal as well is outstanding. Outstanding. He is so good, Casemiro. So good, Casemiro. 9. Happily. Eriksen, 7. Controlled the game. It was a very good Eriksen performance. Not outstanding, not brilliant, but better than average at 7. There's a lot that's kind of the story of the game, really. Anthony, I'm seeing Mark Goldbridge has given Harry Maguire a 5. Is he alright? Oh, I mean, I don't want to talk about Mark Goldbridge, but how do you give Maguire he's complaining about having to give Maguire a 6 and you just want to give him a 5? I don't know. Why are ITV showing Ten Hag a clip of him when he was younger? Sorry, let me mute myself so that was gone. So Anthony, look, he got given man of the match by ITV. I disagree with that, but he was very, very good today, Anthony. Got an assist for the Casemiro goal. First goal, very, very good assist. Constant threat, and there's a reason why that whole front line was subbed off, but not him. Very, very good. I was very, very happy with Anthony tonight, and he's looking like he's getting better and better, more direct, more dangerous. Very good performance from Anthony today. Bruno Fernandes, 7. I'm going to give Weghorst a 7 as well. Rashford, 6 or a 7. I'm going to give Rashford a 6. I do think Bruno Fernandes and Weghorst, constant threat. Weghorst should have scored a couple, but generally was always in the right position, right place at the right time. I thought, as a forward, his link-up play was good. I was very happy with Weghorst today. Rashford didn't get his goal. Can't really remember Rashford doing that much. I think maybe that record of trying to score 10 consecutive home games was playing on his mind a little bit, potentially. He wasn't bad, Rashford, at all. I thought generally, as the outfield players go, he's probably the worst out of those who started, but he didn't play badly at all. On the bench, Alanga, did he touch the ball, really? He gets a 6. Same with Palestri. Fred gets a 7. I'm actually going to give Mainu a 7 as well. And same with Garnacho. And that's it. Erik Ten Hag, I'll give him an 8. He played a full strength team, got us the win. That Eriksen potentially being injured brings him down. Generally, we had a job to get done. We did it. We were the better team throughout. Can't complain, and I can't complain. But look, that is going to be it. Like I said, there weren't really much to say. I've got the player ratings done. There we go. We're all done here. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit that like button below. Subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'm not quite sure what that will be yet. Probably a Premier League preview, but I can't tell you for certain. Anyway, in a bit. Peace.